when I arrived in Seville for the shooting of Carmen on Ice, I knew a little bit about my character, and of course I knew the opera Carmen on Ice, and we had gone over it a number of times before I went there. But really didn't have a real good feel of Escamillo, who was the character I played, until I arrived there and got onto the set, and Brian and Katarina were doing their piece, and all the action was happening, and suddenly, just like in a second, I felt this character that I was supposed to be. Portraying a character was something that I really had never done before. Whenever I was skating competition, I was Brian Orser. And when I hosted my TV special, it was Brian Orser hosting that special. But playing a character was something different for me, but it all came to me very easily. And with the help of Katarina and with the help of Brian Boitano, we were all very serious about it. And
sometimes it was just hard because both Brians are good friends to me. So there was this one scene, Don Jose and Carmen, they're sitting on the ice and they kiss each other, and all of a sudden Sunica comes in, and then she pushes Don Jose away and goes to Sunica. So I really thought, well, I don't know if I could do this. So it was for me not so easy then to go into the character and to think it is a character, it's not me and it's not Brian, you know. So, but it was a lot of fun, and I had a lot of help. Sandra helped us a lot to go through the program. But with the scenery, I mean, being in those historical places, it made the mood happen, you know, and you went right into it.
Mm-hmm. When I choreograph a program, I always am very concerned about the motivation behind the movement. So having a story made perfect sense, and it was a wonderful opportunity to do character developments for each of the characters. And what Brian and Katarina were both talking about, being in the actual location. For example, the Moorish castle, it was a 10th century castle that was turned into this set, the Lilas Pastia, and our cast, the skaters and the chorus, were mixed in with local people who were the extras. So it was very, very exciting and stimulating. I think the most difficult thing for me was the fact that before we actually started shooting, we had perhaps 15 minutes of choreography of the show done. And as a result, we ended up having to choreograph on the spot.
Making up the program at the same night and then thinking, where's the camera? Where do I have to look to? What do I have to do with my dress? And how are the steps? How is the music?
And
I mean, it was really, really hard, yeah.
I really don't know if it was...
You breezed in and out.
I breezed in and out, that's what I mean.
You arrived.
I feel guilty answering
the
this
weather
question.
was perfect. He skated his numbers, he was wonderful.
And I went home.
1 week later, he was through,
Yep.
He went home. And then the rain started, and we were rained out for 2 weeks, and every morning we'd get up at 6 in the morning, go to the set, and watch it rain and rain and rain, and finally we had to call the whole thing off and regroup in East Berlin.
This time around, I'd like to think that I received the Emmy for the acting, because that was something new for me. I had a lot of very positive input and feedback when I came out, and after it was aired, a lot of people said, wow, the camera really liked you. And it's quite an honor, and something I never ever dreamed would happen once I turned professional.
I never had it in my hands before because I wasn't there. So.
And this one's mine because I
this one is yours.
Because I was there.
Then I get mine soon. They will send it to me to Germany. So
We missed
hopefully.
her.
No, I'm very proud that I got it. I mean, after all the skating things and medals, you don't really know what your next goals are. And I mean, I never was thinking being nominated for an Emmy, you know. But now we're thinking to be nominated for an Oscar. I'm just kidding.
You never know, you know?
Never know.
An Oscar could be right there.
But that's really wonderful. I mean, I'm very proud.